actual fuck? What the actual fuck? What? What the actual fuck is going on right now? What is going on right now? What we just witnessed a while ago?
Mira, estamos grabando ya. Uy, mira, mira, mira. Ay, sí. Ay, mira lo que pasó.
Welcome to Crime Time News and Entertainment with a Buzz. When the president-elect, President sworn in Donald Trump, went into office, one of his biggest promises that he is going to have mass deportation of anybody that he deems to be illegal, especially criminal illegal aliens. Well, people, he was not joking. The video that you just saw is of an incident that took place in Ohio. Based on the information, it is said that they targeted a market that is frequent by Africans. But people, best believe, wherever there's a market, any sorts of market, hangout spot that is frequented by any aliens, especially if they feel as if these aliens are working without paperwork, they are going to go in, they are going to bust you, they are going to lock you up, they are going to send you home. So to all of the people that actually voted for Trump, and this was one of the reasons that they voted for Trump, so that, meaning islanders, meaning Jamaican, so that they can deport your own kind, so that they can send them back to Jamaica or wherever they are from, well, I guess you got exactly what you deserve or what you voted for. Now, people out there, meaning the people that like to party, meaning the people that like to hang out, you sleep and mark, you know what, because it is coming to a theater near you. If you're not in good standings with your family member, meaning that you're at their house, eating up their food, not paying any sorts of bill, I use up them electricity, feisty with them, best believe they do not feel good when them come home and see upon TikTok, your food catch up on the ASAC and you watch BET, you watch TikTok and you laugh, while they just come home from work, maybe even a double shift, when them open the fridge, the whole of the good food gone, you name off everything, no sorts of conscience. Best believe one of the day they are going to call the immigration on you. One individual that was the first, or one of the first Jamaican targeted by this new policy is a man known as Kemara Denver Hay. He was arrested for promoting sexual performance by a little picnic less than 17 years of age, processing sexual performance by a little picnic less than 16 years old. Well, people, like I said, Trump not only wants the illegal, even worse, he wants the persons that are promoting any sorts of picnic touching up. And if you know anything about America, it is not like Jamaica. This crime is treated even worse than if you took away somebody's life. So for all of you people that live from Jamaica with that genetic touch-up petty syndrome, best believe if your name is ever called up on anything like this, you're coming home, unless, of course, you're that blogger and his girlfriend. Now, people, all is not lost, especially if you're a woman with that meet certain criteria. Like they say, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. There's one clause in the executive order that would stop many women from getting deported, Jamaican women, that is. If you look at your screen, you saw what the president put up. No fat, PUM, girl, I get deported. So therefore, if you know, say, you have or meet that certain criteria, you should be okay. Don't know how he's going to assess or analyze if you fall into that category, I guess. He is going to get some sort of video evidence by his official. So therefore, if you know, say you have certain girth and you have certain weight, I guess he's going to wait. I guess he's going to test it, use some sorts of measuring stick or something, people. I don't really know. But you will be okay, A-okay as usual. Once it's fat and once it's tight, you should be okay. You will get all the support that you need in life. That was just a joke. And if you're thin skinned and getting your feelings, you might find it offensive. However, if you have sense, you will know that I am just plain, point blank, and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is based on a couple of pictures that have been making their rounds on social media. That shows dancehall artist Alkaline, the vendetta boss himself, and a little girl. Now you know that most persons been saying that Alkaline don't have a girl, Alkaline a fish, Alkaline a bus blank. So people, including myself, was surprised when I saw these pictures. And people are making all sorts of joke. He is now the laughing stock. Person are saying Alkaline and who, because people are saying this is his daughter. People are saying that little girl that look like Shenseea. Maybe Shenseea and Alkaline link up and Alkaline actually breed Shenseea. You know, say Shenseea name easy to call, so more than likely, that is not a likely probability. The people in the caption I say, then hold on a minute. Alkaline don't even have a girl, don't have a woman. So what is the possibility of him having a child? Alkaline can't breed nothing. They are sending out prayers that Alkaline actually find a woman and actually breed somebody, because it kind of looks bad as a dancehall artist. The stereotypes, so them have enough woman, them have enough pitney. People even say, then hold on a minute. Alkaline is such a private person, so therefore, if he had a child, more than likely, you would not see a picture or a sighting of that child. So more than likely, he is seeking relevance. More than likely, he is cloud chasing. More than likely, he sees that people not even talk about him anymore. So therefore, this is some sorts of publicity stunt. Forget the tongues wagging and people talking. People like me say, in my opinion, that is not his daughter. In my opinion, that is not Shensea's daughter. In my opinion, Alkaline and Shenseea never linked up. In my opinion, this is all about cloud chasing, publicity stunt for relevance. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is an update about a story that I spoke about on one of my channel, maybe through Jamaica Buzz, Jamaica Dancehall source, in which a young youth unfortunately lost his life. His name is Jermaine Richards. He was an employee at Ribby's, that is off close to Arden, one of them avenue right there by Arden, at some sorts of plaza, uptown, St. Andrew, Kingston area. Based on information, it is said that the management of the company, owners of the company, were suspecting that employees were stealing alcohol, jewelry, and nephew. So it is said that the management and security set up surveillance to see who was responsible. It is said on the day that Mr. Richards lost his life, security came in. That security happens to be a police officer that don't work in the vicinity. However, he was called. They told the employee, Mr. Richards, Jermaine, that is to go outside, exit. Apparently, he was not moving fast enough, so therefore he was forcibly pushed out, pull out, lick out, thump out, move out of the way. Obviously, there was some sorts of altercation, and then that altercation even superseded to the worst extent, where it is said that Mr. Jermaine Richards lost his life. Based on what the security police officer is saying, the man draws some sorts of knife at him. People, including myself, are saying that this officer killed this youth in cold blood without a shadow of a doubt. Now, since that unfortunate takeaway of this youth, his family member, sister, they did a couple of videos and posted on social media. And they made it very clear that this youth was taken out in cold blood. This was extrajudicial takeaway by the police once again. Based on the family side of the story, and that is based on information by employees that were there at the time in which this youth lost his life. They are afraid. They don't want to lose their job, and worse, they don't want to lose their life. But it is said that he was not the instigator, the aggressor. He did not initiate anything, any at all. He was just pounced upon by this man that pretty much forcibly removed him from the store, from the establishment, and removed him from life, worst of all. And what is even worse, it is said that they took him to one hospital, did not give his name as if he was some sort of stranger when they knew his name because he was gainfully employed at Reeby's. He was then taken, well, not him, the body was taken from one hospital and carried to a next hospital and then to the morgue without any sorts of information or contact with the family or to the family. So it seems as if there is a cover up. Now, people, like I said, there are several videos circulating all over social media with the family seeking justice. There's a video that maybe a lot of persons might not have seen, in which the persons whose vehicle that he fell on, the whole and brain splash out pan, went to the police station and made a report because he had left his vehicle at the establishment because of some sorts of mechanical problem. I want you to take a listen, take a look at exactly what the owner of that vehicle had to say as it pertains to that, and then I'll give my piece.
Tell me now if this I know one different kind of bumbo clad sadness. So me hear someone did a Ribbits last night. I was at Ribbits. I'm come park my car and bust a tire. And the man them there Ribbits, I come park the car and left the car at Ribbits. You don't know, see me here say my car man did pan. That's sitting there a while ago. I man blood clot, blood and marrow sitting deep on my fracture. What the fuck? Like, bro. Then we not forget write this off our sick now. We not forget write. See that thing and then follow your mind. You know, so we did it. Change tire. And me hear one little rattling and I say, fuck it, me not drive the car. Left the car or something. But you know, I go in and it dip on my mind. And I did there and I say, yo. You know, so I go for the next car and go back out there. And go for the next car and go back out there to sort it out tonight. And it's like one thing in my brain, I say, Lyndon, left the car. Just left the car. I look on it, left it way there. My mechanic reached here before me. He might call me for cuss me. Well, we pull up at the same time. He might call me for cuss me. I say, yo, how the fuck man dead on the car and me not tell him. That's what you're talking about. The man say, look on the back of the car. Bro, I saw what could I did. Hey. I love these streets. I love these streets, sir.
So, people, you heard what the owner of that motor vehicle had to say. Here's the cold hard facts. Whenever your vehicle or your property or even you is a part of the scene of a crime, you're either going to have to give evidence or you don't have to. It is the right thing to do. It is your civic duty. Whenever your vehicle is a part of a crime scene, that vehicle cannot be moved until the crime scene investigators clear the spot. So what this man is saying, he called his mechanic. When the mechanic reached there, they could not do anything because it was a scene of a crime, a part of a scene of crime. What this speaks is volume about what happens in a Jamaica when you are poor versus when you are rich. We see that this youth, whether he was stealing or not, lost his life in a very unjust way. It was not justified. So therefore, the person who was responsible, even if he thought that he was getting out a thief, that was excessive. And this is the problem that most persons have with some of these members of the JCF who definitely are rogue cops. At the end of the day, like I've always said, don't start no ish, won't be no ish. If this youth, and I am assuming if he was not stealing, then he got a raw deal, he lost his life unjustly. However, when you are stealing and you're called upon, it can go from 0 to 1,000 in a millisecond. However, the facts are these. Even if that was a fact that he was stealing, he should not have lost his life. That is no source of grounds for murder, extrajudicial, I would call it. However, we say these people, these establishment, uptown people in Jamaica, even when they know that some sorts of wrong is done to one person that they deem to be below their status, meaning financially, they will cover it up to save face, save ASS, save their establishment and reputation and business. Sad facts in a Jamaica, point blank and period.